warm afternoon in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. EA Sports brings you to Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. This one fielded at the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll rumble for about 5.
And they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll task 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up.
Sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything. Brissett. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
More than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Use the backside of the backfield. Because I know the guys to cover. Hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just snuck out there. And he's got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs in the space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Again, the juke. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd.
Get going, moving the football.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down.
Isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? 0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. First down, Brissett. Flush to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end. As
or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
From the 29, Brissett. This is the tight end, Njoku.
A lot of people expecting a long-awaited, big-time breakout from the 6-year tight end, and he comes through with a first down catch on that previous play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He's got this almost to the...
A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down. A give running right is Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
The teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there.
Like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Buying time to his left. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Mayfield to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see.
Got to be priority one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got Anderson right side. And
the latter, I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one...
the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
He's able to knock that one away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Brissett. Flushed out right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
I feel like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Brissett. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this ball incomplete.
It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Brissett. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Second down, here's Chubb again. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
Back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb, and the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
They get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Sure, you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Mayfield now. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. Go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is dropped. Field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame him one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's got it past the 30 before. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more. Guys, we're lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield into the hands of his receiver Anderson. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mayfield. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. Goes there quickly at the end. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Thomas brings it in.
And shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well,
Part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
a little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Nice move at the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the...
We need this. Let's do it.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Not a lot going on that play, though.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett now. He's got Njoku over the middle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Brissett. Wide open, Amari Cooper.
Together, a good drive.
Again, it's Brissett. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Field to try and help against the run.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble. 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield. Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he's going to take this across the 50.
Defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker.
Number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Man open. That's Anthony Schwartz.
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
The credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
Found him into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers are able to strike for 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it.
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett over the middle. That's caught by Schwartz.
When you're almost on the spot, that means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. To throw is Brissett. And he is going to go down. Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This is McCaffrey on the give. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Any defensive timeouts, they still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.